Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time, hello. I'm on a driving quest today, very special one, because the Cybertruck has come to Japan. Bit of an asterisk on that one. So I'll probably tell him my thoughts about the Cybertruck's chances of actually being released in Japan, but today we're just going to see it. So it arrived yesterday on the weekend in the pouring rain, and today, next day, I'm calling it Cyber Monday, trademark. I'm going to go and see it. So it's at a modern art museum in Odaiba, which is kind of funny actually, because the last driving quest I did, I actually did come to Odaiba. So yeah, it should be a fun one. So if you've never seen a driving quest video before, basically I give myself various challenges. See something cool, drive for free, meaning not to take the expensive expressways. Probably the most difficult task I give myself is to find some vegetarian food. And the other one is to charge my car, hopefully for free. So let's go and find that Cybertruck. Alright, parked the car in the this Lalabort shopping mall, which is just about a 10-minute walk from the art museum where the Cybertruck is. Got a nice nice view actually, pretty cool. Okay, it's about a 15-minute walk to the art museum, but because I'm feeling lazy and because I didn't take the monorail last time, I'm going to take the monorail today. Also, it's actually weirdly hot for a February, global warming and all that. So yeah, I thought it might be fun to take the monorail. I guess electric bikes count as electric vehicles, right? So you can actually rent these electric bikes and take them around this area. You're charged by the time you use it, and obviously you have to take it back, otherwise you'll get charged to your credit card. But yeah, highly recommended for tourists coming here, because it's very, very flat in Odaiba, so yeah, recommended. The monorail goes around Odaiba in one big loop, and it is the best way to cross Rainbow Bridge if you don't have a car. Well, there we have it. Mission success. It is still here. It's only here for a couple more days and it will disappear forever. By the way, in case you're wondering, the ethereal music was not added by me. That is coming from the museum. I reserve my thoughts about the trek to the end of this video. Stick to the end if you want to know my feelings about it coming to Japan. As for the general Japanese public's opinion of it, it was kind of hard to tell because most of the people here were tourists and most of the Japanese people were just kind of ignoring it, so I don't know. This is a competition that Tesla Japan were running. I'll talk about it more at the end of the video. There was one Tesla staff kind of guarding the Cybertruck, but not really getting involved with it. But just to the side, they had some other staff showing off the Model Y. They had a kind of makeshift showroom. But at this point, it was getting close to lunchtime and I was getting hungry. Oh, what's this? A ramen shop right next door? Surely nothing for vegetarians. Well, turns out this is an entirely vegan ramen restaurant. Yes, I did know about this beforehand. More on that later.
I had the delicious creamy miso and spicy ramen, and it gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Very similar to my other favorite place, T's Tantan Ramen. So good. Highly recommended, even if you're not vegan. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is probably the only time you can eat vegan ramen right next to a Tesla Cybertruck in Japan. With all but one of my mission objectives finished, it was time to look for somewhere to charge the car. And according to Google, there was a free charger just around the corner, so... Actually, at this point I wanted to ask you guys a question. In a lot of my driving quests, I don't really show much of the driving part. It's kind of hard to judge like how much of the driving to show and how much of the walking around and getting stuff to eat to show. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Do you want more driving around like this? Do you want to see the sights more? Or do you just want quick edits and straight to the action? Actually, on my channel, I do have some really long driving videos with no commentary, just straight up driving. And some people seem to like it. So we're just about to pull up to the charger now. Get ready for a little Japanese lesson. Also watch out for the Tesla about to come out.
すみません、充電スタンドはこっちありますね。はい。バックで。はい。ああ、はいはいはい。
今日初めてですね。
初めてです。はい。Okay, before I do the wrap up of today's driving quest, I'll just give you my quick thoughts on the Tesla Cybertruck coming to Japan. So I haven't really changed my mind on this. I think it will never come here. In that, I mean, there'll never be a right-hand drive version made. So I don't think Europe is getting it. And I don't think Japan is getting it. Don't think the UK is getting it. My evidence is we've had the Tesla Model S Plaid, Model X Plaid in Japan for I don't know how many months, maybe a year. And they're still selling the American versions, the left-hand drive versions, the steering wheel on the wrong side versions. So yeah, it's just that trucks don't really sell that well in Japan. They're not very popular. Most people drive, you know, sedans and big kind of family wagon stuff. I don't think it will sell. If it ever got released here, it wouldn't sell hardly anything. So there's basically no point. And then there's also just the logistical reason of like, it just won't fit in Japanese roads. Like most roads, it won't fit. Like where I am here today in Odaiba, the roads are really wide, really huge. Here, it would be perfect if you only lived here and you only drove here, it would be great. But yeah, pretty much the rest of Japan is, yeah, it's not going to work out, right? It's too narrow. I mean, this car, the Model 3, is the smallest Tesla. It barely fits out the road where I live. The Tesla Cybertruck, it would just kind of destroy the walls. So yeah, if it ever does come to Japan, I think it'll just be the left-hand drive model. It'll just be the straight-up American version. And it'll only be people who really want it and just want to import it. And it'll probably be very expensive to do that. I mean, probably some crazy people have already imported it in Japan. I don't know. I haven't seen one. So today, how I saw it, I mean, it's pretty much how I expected the Cybertruck to come to Japan, in terms of like, it would only be at events or kind of, you know, special things where people can come and take photos of it, like what I did today. I think that's all it's going to be. I mean, if it does come back to Japan, it'll probably be this kind of thing again. It'll be like, you you know, some Tesla event or something that will let people look at it or maybe have a ride in it in a selected number of people. In fact, they had a contest where you could scan a QR code and 5 lucky people could have a tour of the Cybertruck inside. Ironically, the press already had that yesterday, but this is open to 5 normal people. And then after a few days, it's going back to America. So yeah. So what do I think of it as a truck, as a thing? I actually kind of like the design. It's unique, it's interesting. I don't think I would personally ever buy one. I'm not really a truck guy, for example. You know, if I'm gonna buy an expensive electric car, it wouldn't be that. But it was fun and it was cool that it came to Japan. So yeah, I'm happy. So let's do a quick wrap up of today's driving quest. So yeah, see something cool, obviously. That's done and dusted. So yeah, having that vegan ramen thing like literally right next to the Cybertruck, that was kind of like an amazing coincidence. And yes, check for something good to eat. It's Japanese and it's vegan. I mean, that's like double check for that. How I found the ramen place, by the way, I got it from this book here, The Vegan Guide to Tokyo. If you're a vegan or vegetarian and you're coming to Japan, then highly recommended to get it. And so yeah, I got it, it was right here. The Uzu ramen stop was in there, so that was pretty cool. I didn't know it was like literally right next to the Cybertruck. That was that was a surprise. I'm not sponsored by the author or anything, but I just think it's a good book and there's lots of yummy places to eat. I got here for free, I drove here for free, and then I was just about to go home and I thought, well, I don't need to charge the car. It was on like 90%. And then I checked Google Maps and there was a free charging port like right next to, I mean, the Cybertruck is literally just over there. And I'm at the Toyosu Cultural Center, and they have one CHAdeMO charger here, which you can use for free. You just have to ask the guy, and that security guard, he kind of scanned his card and activated it for me. This is exactly the same kind of charger that I use in my supermarket, which I also charge for free. So yeah, that was pretty cool. One thing that wasn't free was the parking. I mean, that was pretty expensive. I mean, which is par for the course in Tokyo. So you're never going to have a fully free day in Tokyo. There's always going to be something that's going to get you. And yeah, it's usually the parking. But overall, successful driving quest. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. I do these driving quest videos from time to time. If you want to watch the previous Odaiba driving quest, you can click that one here. And if not, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.